most dangerous thing that's ever happened to me at work, I was performing at a club, and as soon as I got introduced, I grabbed the mic, and the fire alarm just starts blasting, right? Just no one from the club is acting like there's a fire alarm going off. So I told the crowd, hey, don't worry, guys, this is just a drill, which is absurd. Why would there be like a middle school fire drill in the middle of your show? Also, where the policy is just ignore it, let it ruin your night. But the crowd was like, well, he has the microphone. He wouldn't lie to us, would he? So I just keep performing, thinking it's gonna go off for a couple minutes. It went off for 45 minutes. At the end of that time, I go in the green room. The manager's in there, really nervous looking. And I was like, what's going on? Is there a wiring issue? And he goes, nah, dude, we got a big ass fire. I was like, what do you mean you have a fire? Like, I said, why didn't you get me off stage? And he goes, yeah, that's what the fire department's been saying too. I was like, I didn't even know you could tell the fire department no. Like, I was like, no, we'll blow on it. We got it. And I was like, seriously, why didn't you get me off stage? And he goes, to tell you the truth, I was about to get you off stage. Then I saw how much fun you were having. And I decided that's how you'd want to go. I was like, really, man? I've known you for an hour and you think you can make end-of-life decisions for me? Also, fuck you for thinking this is the peak of my life. Easily the worst show I'd ever done. And he's like, just let him go. His family will understand. You're not on top. It's like, I wouldn't mind if I died on stage in my 90s of a heart attack. I don't want to die when I'm 40 because someone forgot to take the chicken tenders out. A little less of a hero story. So then after the show, I'm in the bar area, and this woman comes up, she's talking to me, and the conversation was already awkward because when she came up to shake my hand, I'd just come out of the bathroom, and my hands were wet. And so as soon as our hands touched, she gave me that, like, you nasty motherfucker. Which, come on, let's all grow up. We know what's happening there. It's one of those bathrooms with the hand dryers. It's a slow trickle of cool air. Like, it feels like an old man is whispering into your hands. It's like, I don't have time to dry my hands with secrets. Like, I got a life to live. So I walk out, shake hands. She acts like I was actually in the bathroom. Like, can't wait to shake me some hands. Like anyone has ever done that. So 5 minutes into an already awkward conversation, she goes, where'd you go to college? I said, George Mason. She put her thumb down in my face and just starts going, boo! I was like, I went to George Mason. I don't even have an opinion on it. Like, why are you doing that? And she just goes, I went to Florida. No idea what that means, right? She may as well have said, I like Pop-Tarts. Like, there's no connection. And then she goes, we beat you in the Final Four? It's like, first of all, neither of us played in that game, all right? Like, I know I didn't, and I think I would remember if a 5'2" woman played the men's Final Four. So then she gets defensive. And she was like, well, you know, University of Florida is known as the Harvard of Florida. She's like, no one has ever said that. No one's ever even thought that. It's also a very weird way to brag. That's like saying, did you know that pizza rolls are the lobster of the frozen food section? It's like, I'll give you that, but it's a very low ceiling. Very low. Also, the thing is, it's like the game was 15 years ago. It's a borderline historical event. That would be like if every time I met a British guy, I'm just like, boo! He's like, what's that for? I'm like, the events of Braveheart, okay? Then she asked me if I went to grad school anywhere, and I got to lay it on her. I was like, yeah, I actually went to Harvard, which is not true at all. I just wanted to be able to say, or as we called it, the Florida of Massachusetts.